try and get hit by the Gordo.
You're right.
Then take the Jet Hammer.
That is the way. You got to find the thread through the needle to get hit by Gordo, and that sucks. But that is the way that it is.
You know, in Smash, like sometimes you just have to get hit to make sure you don't get continuously hit with something else, right? Like maybe the one hit is better than just dying.
I'll take the one extra up air instead of air dodging into my doom.
Exactly.
And now we're going to see the run back, KennyG versus Fox. KennyG was able to take it over Fox in winners. It really felt like Fox had the reads on KennyG's movement consistently, and he kind of like pulled game one out from nowhere and began to solid it out. The thing that we saw in winners that was like good for Fox, he kept reading KennyG's jump-ins, or jumps in particular, was air-to-airing really well. Towards the latter end of the set, decided to play a little bit more grounded, and it was a lot harder for Fox to get anything started. See where we start in game one and what kind of progression we get on that front. Already starting off pretty hot for KennyG. Has Fox pretty heavily cornered. They're playing very respectful around these jumps.
Yeah, I imagine KennyG after that first set has learned that the success is going to come from continuously being as patient as hell. Oh my, yo!
Actually going to make me choke.
Oh my God. I wonder if he had to be holding that direction. There's no way that killed across the stage.
He was drifting in for sure with that air dodge. And I'm shook.
I'm shook.
The thing is, no matter how far ahead KennyG is, Fox can live to damn near 200%, and he will just get something stupid that ruins your brain. It may. Leapfrog!
Hurricane Harbor? KennyG?
That's not real. That's not real. That's not. I cannot be convinced that that's real.
I think it was, dude.
Man, DeDeDe is a character.
DeDeDe is a sandbag.
That's Punchbag Bob. That's my favorite Neopet.
Neopet?
Yeah. Take him to the arena.
Oh, okay, forward throw maybe. No, down
throw.
Down
mix, yeah, absolutely. Because if you're holding in for the forward throw, down throw becomes a combo throw into that back air.
Right.
You know, you and Fox were on the same wavelength, and that's why KennyG was ready for it. I don't think he's done that mix all night.
No, I think that's the first time.
Okay, I love that run just under the Gordo. Good position there so you can react to it, to the arc. But what an air-to-air again. Fox air-to-airs have been crazy good.
Crazy. Called the one on the platform, and now that high jump. Now what's hard about this, though, even though it's last stock, is KennyG is playing a certain play style. It doesn't make it easy for Fox to come back from, you know, like at least in the stock-to-stock relationship. What the heck?
It doesn't work on these platforms.
Every time?
Every time. It might be character-specific, but definitely against DeDeDe, we've seen tonight that it just does not function on these platforms. But apparently, it's still a good enough stage that he's even counterpicked it, despite this.
I mean, big stage, still good for Greninja, especially against slow DeDeDe. Oh, no. Don't let this percent get too high.
He's getting greedy for the dash attacks. He's not whiff punishing anymore.
Oh!
He wanted the jump. Oh, I lied to you. I sat here and I lied to you.
You did.
With my whole chest.
With the lungs, the air that you breathed.
That
it was all cursed.
The first time that I acknowledged that connected. I might have seen it earlier tonight, but I sure didn't acknowledge it.
Today, for sure.
I wonder if it has to do with the lips of the platform. If maybe there's a little bit of...
I think it has more to do with the up smash than the actual platform.
Maybe it's while he's dashing, he like slides too far away to connect.
You can get hit with a certain part of the up smash, the first like cross up part, and then when Greninja like starts opening into the second part, maybe like your character model just be slightly above where that second hitbox comes out.
Yeah, maybe on the platform it's fine, but any combo into it is not. Like, I don't know, man. It worked.
This time. And I know KennyG will take it.
Kenny will take it.
Not asking no questions. Just give me the dub. 2 more to go.
I love kind of the lack of commitment to a button there, but Fox commitment to a button is what got him that extra damage.
Yeah. And that's kind of the name of this game is commitment. Who's going to commit first?
Kenny playing like Buzzy like a mosquito. He's in and out. wants to bug you. And Fox is the fly swatter. Now, you all know how that goes when you're in your room with a fly and you want to get rid of it. You miss 99% of the time, but when you hit, that fly's gone. So, I mean, that's exactly how this matchup goes.
Right. The thing is, Fox is, getting stocks in second, after KennyG. If you're consistent with that, then KennyG will win all the time. Fox just needs that one moment where he can get the lead, and it becomes so much better for him.
It was accuracy versus potency.
Right. I like that.
Whoa, that was a beautiful punish there. I mean, I love to see the heavy punish on the air dodge because I feel like we've seen Kenny go for like soft resets. Ooh, but good catch with the up tilt as well. Fox doing a little bit of that back to Kenny, catching the landings, and even game. I feel like as long as we're staying even, we are in Fox's favor.
Yeah, or at least can be.
Yeah.
Well, the way Kenny is playing too is, I feel like as long as it's not outside of KennyG's percent, like he loses percent lead, then I feel like it's KennyG favor.
That's true. He's definitely solid and playing this one at a good range to not get like caught, not get Randy damaged. But I feel like until Fox loses the stock, he's ahead on the stock.
Yeah.
That's the way that he has been able to.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Maneuver that.
I'll definitely give you that.
KennyG definitely is the one who's playing with the momentum. I feel like Fox just doesn't get shook at all.
No. And he'll keep trying, hoping you forget one time.
Perfect tech there. You have to make KennyG guess.
Oh, triple back air.
He's spinning. He's dizzy. That's the Yoshimitsu. Oh, no way! Why is
Sticky
he ready?
Gordo.
Why is he so ready for that?
Sticky Gordo's so good when you get the opportunity to use him. Trying to get the edge guard, but KennyG with a very smart high recovery back on stage, so we're playing the Kenny game.
He's playing so much respect to this Gordo.
Yeah. Fox is trying to respect the space as well. No one wants to make a mistake. This stock matters a lot. Rando dash attack.
Still manages to hold on because he is hefty, hefty, hefty.
Had an opportunity. Both the shields are getting abused from each. The weight
for the air dodge.
Jump nair. Very nice.
He's a very happy penguin.
Up throw won't do it quite yet.
Not without rage.
Not without rage, for sure. Or at least a little bit more percentage.
Wow, is he alive? Why is he alive? This penguin is big.
Great parry from Fox. Minor punishes.
Air's working out.
Oh!
Oh, scooped him? Okay, that could have been disgusting. Great match from Kenny and great lack of a panic. Good head on his shoulders. I would have been dead.
Yeah.
Dead and mad.
Ooh. The low percent strings on a heavy body. Can't really do anything about that.
Yep, not going to get that anti-air because you have those extra jumps. He's trying to catch you swinging. You're still buzzing around. King DeDeDe. Getting that Doppler effect.
Oh.
And there we go. Catch the jump out of the corner. That is Kenny's fave.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, almost armored through it. That was scary.
I love the hold there from Fox because so many people would have like panic pressed a button immediately.
Right. I mean, Fox himself has tried to get the early swings too. Oh, chance the air dodge back. Usually Kenny will, bait those, but I mean, it's a high pressure situation. He doesn't want to make a mistake.
Okay. Good respect on the safety of that nair. Fox just waiting it. No!
Whoa.
Had to catch him dashing in.
Had to be.
100%.
100%. There's no way he just fell asleep at the wheel on that. Man, Fox playing the war of attrition. Gordo, as many aerials as it takes. Approached KennyG the whole entire match. Never faltered, never wavered. Now 1-1.
Man, and I feel like in winners it was game 5. It was down to the wire. But at the end of the day, Kenny just, the last game, stopped getting red.
Right.
Stopped falling into it.
Right.
You don't get that forever. And
Yeah.
FD we didn't even get to see in the winner's set. I'm wondering if that was an option that Kenny had and just didn't take, or if Fox has just banned something different.
Well, we saw... Wait, yeah, no, we did see FD in the winner's set.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crazy.
I want to say Fox went there, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and it was not. It was definitely a KennyG game. But now
I blanked that out of my memory.
I definitely remember. I was watching it.
Okay.
We definitely saw FD, and I want to say it was Fox's stage pick. Don't quote me, but it was
That's
definitely
so
there.
weird. He knows something I don't.
Oh, the leapfrog, baby.
Why is he leapfrogging? That's a penguin.
Frogging.
Frogging. Oh. Beautiful cross and patience from Kenny not to just go straight for a dash attack because I think that Nair would have scooped.
Oh!
He read the jump. He just was not there. What a timing call out.
And
who hits neutral get up with down tilt?
What's crazy that I think he would have converted that kill too, but the misinput afterwards.
That was a how did he have time to spot dodge that?
Right.
No, I know that fair's safe, but normally it's because of the space
you
got.
Oh, be careful, young buck.
Okay, recognition by Kenny that he didn't connect enough hits to go for like a dash attack combo. He waited for Fox to go for a defensive option.
Yeah, has to use the multi-jumps to save. Oh, the
again,
big back air, not quite taking the stock yet. Oh, forced KennyG out of the air dodge. Fox finally gets the stock. Didn't take too much percent either.
Normally,
virtually nothing. Oh my God!
Yeah, as soon as Kenny starts feeling the need to jump early, it's all Fox.
Yeah.
It's all Fox. Now, if Kenny starts waiting and jumping as a result of what Fox is doing, then we're playing the game.
Yeah.
But if he just starts jumping for these nairs, it gets ugly. Oh, there we go. He went for the startup of the fair, but Kenny finally managed to beat him out in the air-to-air situation.
Oh, helped him to get back to the stage, dude.
King DeDeDe is surfing.
Damn, surf's up. He's tank, bro.
I'm mad. Oh, he wanted to catch the roll. He started charging and wanted Kenny to go for something bad.
Oh, no punish.
Too bad for his own good.
Too bad for his own good. Oh, and now that fair from earlier, the one that was super safe, see, Fox doesn't want to try and punish it on shield. Oh,
just out of range. Solid whip punish from KennyG. Again, setting up the ledge. And I honestly love that he's playing from this distance. I don't want to get that close and risk a Randy up air from ledge.
Right.
Or something, turning things around.
Fox having trouble get back to the stage finally, but...
Down throw? No, just send him back off the ledge. That's fine.
Oh, what's going on?
He has no invincibility, and that's why Kenny was charging. Charging up.
Charging.
Oh, charging star. I need backup. It's me. I need backup. Help me.
Call for help me. No, Fox definitely needs some help right now. Without the platforms, it's really hard for him to get away from KennyG.
Yeah, I mean, this is why Greninja loves this stage. He eliminates your ability to land.
Yeah.
It's already hard enough to land against the frog. Come on.
Exactly.
Whoa.
All right, I think that one definitely, that might have been a sleep at the wheel. He wasn't necessarily ready for Fox to respond so quickly in that interaction.
That doesn't kill. Oh my goodness, that's huge. As long as Fox is alive, there's always a chance. This is really scary. It shouldn't be this scary for KennyG, but it is. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this is a...
Oh!
He can make it back.
What does he do from here? Oh, he has to re-grab or... Okay,
Covers himself with a Gordo. Covers the distance. Kenny is at 32, but it feels like he's at 100.
More damage. Every hit matters. Aye!
Imagine. Imagine. I don't think that even kills.
There's no way it'll kill from right now, though. The ledge, probably.
I love the get-up roll because that he was threatening the immediate dash grab on get-up.
Oh!
If he held that and armored through the dash attack, that would have been crucial. Up throw kills. Up throw doesn't kill? He knows better than I do.
I kind of thought maybe it would, but DeDeDe's heavy, so maybe not.
I feel like even if it doesn't, then you chase the landing, right?
Yeah,
like it
it's still not a bad position, yeah.
Even if you stale it, the next one's got to do it.
Oh!
He didn't turn around. That
almost
kills.
had him, bro.
He almost had him. Fox was playing to his outs. And it shouldn't have been that scary, but it was.
Right. It's crazy, too. You were talking about the armor. The armor is only on release.
Right,
So if you're
exactly.
holding it right, you're still susceptible. But
Yeah.
so if he had let it go just frames earlier.
Yeah, you have to get the
on that
timing
early. Yeah, right, exactly. If he had let it go earlier, just had a little bit more faith, confidence in that,
Yeah.
maybe that could have gone his way. I'm not sure if it would have killed from.
I don't know. With 200 rage, I'd believe it.
But I believe it. I would believe it.
But if it didn't kill, I'd be like, all right, yeah.
I mean, like 50 to 60, you start looking at like uncharged to kill at the ledge.
Yeah.
So with all that rage, it's very possible.
Yeah, Greninja is not a heavy guy. He's a pretty light character.
Yeah.
Starting off already jailed in the corner of the, like, Fox called his assist. What'll come through? Ooh, happy penguin. That Nair is the happiest DeDeDe has ever looked.
Happy feet.
That ain't Falco.
It is literally not
Literally
Falco.
not Falco.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think KennyG is going to play this, you know, real slow, real methodical. Make sure Fox doesn't have too many opportunities to get back.
Oh, that did
man.
so much damage. Is he dead? He shouldn't be. But if you catch him slipping on the DI, that could have been awful.
Wow, look how quickly these percents literally did not matter.
That was a grounder of a Gordo. How did it go so far?
Oh, the drag down!
Into the up tilt. How's he alive? Oh, I'm shook he didn't back air. I really thought Fox was setting up for the back air.
Oh.
Back throw?
Speak it into existence. So you say it, so it shall come to pass, Ryan.
No, he didn't punish. And he got caught getting too greedy.
Big back air.
When you stop with punishing and start approaching with dash attack, that is where Fox is getting mileage. He's catching you committing early, and he's punishing you with the multi-jumps.
My face when I approach. Oh. Okay, so he saved
he
his
got
jump.
the soft hit. Barely hit the corner there.
Barely, bro.
He
Yo,
takes
Fox
the
is,
roll.
he has caught every roll, yo.
His brain is so big, he has to be 2 steps ahead to
It's
get a hit on the
leaking
ball.
out of his ears. That's how big his brain is right now. That's why he's wearing a hat, to keep his cranium inside on his person.
For the safety of everybody.
Right,
It's
right.
like that meme where the chair is made out of his own brain. Oh my goodness. I'm tense.
I'm actually tense, which is funny because like, technically right now Kenny is up.
Kenny's up and the stakes are not that high.
Right, but Fox just moves so quickly on some of these options. The stakes are actually high all the time. You just don't know when.
Again, looking for Kenny to jump in early. Okay, staying solid on the ground, waiting for the landing, and then coming in for the punish. With punish, not punish preemptively.
Fell out of the back air. Unfortunate. Oh.
What a down air.
Forced his way in. He's been getting away with those down airs. Better be careful, though. I think like Fox might be thinking about, you know, how Kenny is moving around some of these hitboxes and his way to counterplay right there. Big back air. Fox is up, but 159.
Fox is just so good at throwing his weight around. You know, there's a lot of defeatist mentalities of heavies where it's like, I have no options.
Right.
But if you start to throw the heavy stuff,
destroy him.
please.
No bias, but
Yeah, he is just really good at utilizing the strengths and mitigating the weaknesses. He said, you know, I might have to make a couple of reads, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it count.
right. Once again, the Jet Hammer, it definitely will get a kill, but I'm starting to think maybe Fox might be banking on this a little bit too heavily instead of playing solid.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely looking for something big when he has been making solid plays, not needing it. I mean, he's calling out some air dares. He's calling out some, you know, aggressive dash attacks that aren't with punishing.
Right.
That's what he needs. That dash attack through caught Fox getting too greedy for a Gordo.
Excellent patience.
What a yoink. And I love the high use of the shuriken, stopping him from setting up Gordo at the ledge.
Right.
Is that it? Oh.
Oh,
no way.
Big whiff from KennyG leads us into Game 5 yet again between these two.
It is down to the wire.
Down to the wire. KennyG has such a great hold on what he should be doing. But I feel like once Fox gets those couple of momentum shifters, it all starts crumbling and they start squabbling back and forth, just swinging a lot. But the more you the more you entertain Fox, the more you're going to find out.
Exactly.
You know?
There is a couple of situations where I feel like Kenny clearly has the game plan and then decides to abandon it to try to get aggressive and get some damage because maybe he feels like he needs a stronger lead than he has. But there's also situations where it's just Fox doing a really good job of playing the space game and forcing KennyG to either have to jump or roll or pick an option to get through the body that is DeDeDe. And he is making good reads trying to catch how Kenny wants to escape. That's where he's getting a lot of his damage that makes Kenny feel like he has to do some aggressive stuff.
Well, now back into the corner, game 5 yet again. KennyG was the player to come out on top last time we found ourselves in this situation. Maybe the same pressure, the same threat of losing game 5 will kick him into high gear.
And once again, starting off with the damage as you would expect. You know, Greninja does get that a little bit easier, but it's all about the finishers. How does he find the finishing blow on Fox? How does he carry this momentum? Doing a great job of setting up the ledge trap and perfect punish on the Gordo. Just get it out of the way. I love the ambiguity.
And exponentially more Shuriken usage being used to fruition for KennyG in this game. He's really adding to his game plan, conditioning Fox into, controlled movement, shielding when he needs him to.
Playing rather aloof with his options. Not coming in too early, and that crossed up. That was huge. Definitely last hit crossed over DeDeDe, which is really difficult to do with his body as big as it is. Fox gonna have to make a big play. Kenny not falling into the dash attack.
Gordo stick, so Fox doesn't have that option online until it disappears. There it goes.
Yeah, I wanted to waste some time to get rid of it. Kenny waits at the down tilt. Perfect hop over. Oh, that could have been huge.
Right. And this is Kenny, going from adhering to his game plan to starting to, get away from it. We saw a lot of the shurikens. Now he's boxing with Fox on purpose.
I don't like the preemptive jumps. That is how Fox gets his way back in.
I mean, he's got the percent and the stock to kind of do it, but, at the same time, you've got a game plan that's already working.
Why take risks if you don't have to?
I just hope it continues to work out and he doesn't find himself getting into more situations like that.
Jumping is not good for Kenny. It is not conducive to a safe win. It is a way to get some stocks. And there we go, dipping just below. Was able to find that, put Fox on his last stock. He's got a lot of game to make up.
On the other
but he's
hand,
making it up.
Dang.
He wanted to catch a tech in or something aggressive, catch Kenny fading in for an aerial that he couldn't reach.
Kenny right now with the mixture.
Oh, the up air. Just enough to catch Kenny with the Gordo. Catch him reaching with an air. And I love the way that Fox is slyly going for the aerials, backing up.
Right.
So it's not really unsafe, but it will catch Kenny if he's holding in.
Right. Kenny's just trying to get around Fox, these big hitboxes.
Perfect. That's what you want to see if you're Kenny.
Oh!
Yeah, and again, crossing up. DeDeDe should not be dying at that percent, but when you have the springboard of the platform, cross over to the other side of that guy, he guesses wrong. That is it. That's perfect. That last stock is exactly what you wanted to see if you're Kenny, is waiting for the landing, waiting for him to whiff a back air, and then you come in with the dash attack. That's where you get those whiff punishes. Clean for Greninja, clean for Kenny. Taking both of those sets over Fox, both down to the wire. Fox making amazing reads, staying in the game.
Yep. And an amazing run in this tournament. I believe that's him out at third.
Yep,
Right, yeah. So, falling to KennyG twice, who else could you possibly be, too upset about? I mean, that's a respectable set right there, yeah, of course.
Good wins under his belt as well on the way here. But now it's going to be a run back of Kenny versus Cheeks. And we were talking about they have very similar game plans, very similar defensive play styles. It's going to be seeing if Kenny is able to up the offense to kind of crack some of that from Cheeks or adjust to some of Cheeks' defensive options, because I feel like once Cheeks got rolling was more punishing an advantage, and that is not typically what you see when you're talking about Palu versus Greninja.
Right. I mean, it's going to be difficult either way. Just the way that the character is designed, Palutena. and the player that Cheeks is. Really, whichever path you decide, he's still going to test you to your limits.
Definitely.
I just wonder, what is the strongest option for KennyG? Is it, rushing Cheeks down, or is it, making Cheeks swing first? Because no one's perfect. We're all susceptible to, whiffing all the time, maybe, or trying to punish a read we just know is going to happen and being wrong. So I want to know if KennyG feels, after playing Cheeks, more comfortable in the slow game, or if he feels like he needs to go pedal to the metal from now on. And it's strange to me because if he goes the pedal to the metal, that is what Cheeks is looking for.
Yeah.
So what will that dynamic be?
Exactly.
And then if he goes the slow game, well, then that means Cheeks is going to be in his element at the same time, playing the slow game. So then what is that going to look like?
Right.
So whichever way this grand finals goes, it's just going to be, like I said, unfamiliar territory. But it's going to be a good set.
Yeah. I feel like character-wise, the ideal place for Greninja is like just outside of Palo dash attack range, but close enough that if she pulls out that auto reticle, you slide right under it. Or if she doesn't want to commit to that range, maybe she tries to close some of that distance or maybe even back up, you can dash forward and cover distance with shurikens before you go in with dash attack. That's, I think, the ideal way to play that ground. And then you mix in jumping over some of Cheeks' buttons, trying to get in with a nair or forward air to space some things. But typically, the more grounded you are, the harder it is for Palo to land something like a juicy nair of her own. That's where all the combos go. When you're low enough to the ground, it's hard to scoop up in those kind of situations. So I feel like that's where you want to be, but it's really difficult to maintain that position for long periods of time. You're both going to be moving around. That's like a micro space, a very, very small position to be in where you're outside of that dash attack range, but close enough that auto reticle is not particularly fast enough.
I think what could help with that is the a disciplined usage of the shuriken. We saw, KennyG use that versus Fox in that last game. That last game in their set, right? And that gave him such a giant lead for the rest of the game to play with, right? That he could deviate from the plan a little bit.
Definitely.
And I would agree. In using the shurikens in tandem with staying grounded and getting underneath, that combo starter nair, this can definitely be something KennyG can find some counterplay for.
Yeah. In combination with shurikens, a little bit of walking.
Yeah.
When you're dashing around, it's great for quick movement and it's great for covering a lot of distance. But
commitment,
especially more close, commitment is one rough thing about it. I feel like Greninja walk speed is pretty darn good and also still good at that micro covering that distance so you're still in the range you want to be in.
Right.
And also